Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hey guys, welcome back, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be reading my screen time for a week. So I'm going to do it Monday to Friday. I'm not going to try and attempt a 7-day week for this. Because as you guys know, I do use my phone quite a bit. Obviously, I use it to film videos, I use it to do TikTok lives, I use it for business, to do posts and social media and stuff. So I am on my phone a lot. So yes, this is an interesting week. So yeah, my times that I've screen recorded the data, couldn't think of the word. So Monday we have 5 hours and 20 minutes, which is today. Tuesday 7 hours and 29 minutes. Wednesday 7 hours and 31 minutes. Thursday 5 hours and 16 minutes, and Friday 9 hours and 33 minutes. Now Fridays is long because I go on TikTok live on Friday, so that's why that was long. But yeah, so this is how it's going. I have already been reading for today, so I've already got like 3 hours and 40 minutes left, roughly. And I'm currently reading The Double D Ranch by Rochelle Bradley. I'm not necessarily enjoying it. There's a lot of things that I'm not necessarily comfortable with. And as you guys know, I read a lot of fucked up shit. And it's not actually because it's up in a way. It's a small town, slow burn. It's not a dark romance. It's a fluffy duffy, like friends to lovers. It is that. But there's things in the background that's like not for the main characters that I'm a little bit like, with one of the characters, I'm like, no. So yeah, so it's not part of the main story, side character. But I'm a bit like, oh no, no. And the writing is not brilliant. This is the first book in a 6-book series, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I'll be picking up the rest of the series. I'm already 54% of the way through, so I'm far through. Because it is quite quick and easy to read, like it is quite fast, but I'm just not necessarily enjoying it. Like the plot's getting better and it's picking up and it's getting more interesting, but like it's not great. I'm just one of those people that I'm now to a point where it's too late to turn back. Like if I'm going to DNF a book, I'll DNF it around the 100-page mark, and I wanted to give this book the benefit of the doubt, and now I'm way over it, and I'm like, now it's too late to go back. I'm over 50% of the way through. I'm like, I can't DNF at this point, so we're going to power through. We're going to finish this book. I can probably say I'm going to finish it today. So I plan on finishing it off today in the 3 hours and 40 minutes left, and then I will see how Moore's feeling and how she's doing, because we are buddy reading What's Broken Heart series together this month, and that's planned to be our next read because we want to read the first 2 books just in time for the third one to come out for us to then read it. So I'll see how she's doing. That could be our next book. If not, we have tomorrow as a choice. We have Afterburn and Todd as a choice. We have some options. Okay, we have some options. I have the second book in the series duet as well on Kindle that I could do. So we have options. We have variety. We have... yeah, I've lost train of thought. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I should be able to... this week, regards to TikTok lives, I'm separating my Friday live between Monday and Wednesday, because I'm not going to go live Friday because I have an appointment on the Thursday. So I'm probably going to be absolutely drained and want to recover on Friday. So I will definitely have to get the 9 hours and 33 minutes done on Friday. So yeah, so I'm about to get ready to go on live now. Like I said, I'm going to split the time between... obviously I've already done a good chunk of reading this morning. Just chilling because I couldn't sleep, so we got started early. But yeah, I will catch you guys later after my TikTok live with an update where further we're going with this. So it is later. I have finished The Double D Ranch. I'm giving it a 2.25. I just filmed my wrap up clip for this book, and as I said, I don't want to keep reliving this book, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I'm conflicted on my thoughts. It's fast paced, which is really good because I flew for it. The writing was not great. There's so many inconsistencies, and that didn't help the plot. Like the plot in general was all over the place, and I didn't really grasp it. Like, there's a mystery that's not even like been solved. And I'm like, whatever, because it's the first book in a six-book series, but it then follows another couple the next book, and I don't know if it's going to continue, but quite frankly I don't want to know, and I'm not continuing the series. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. So apologies to anybody who loved this book and series. It's just a no-no for me. But yeah, so the writing didn't help the plot in that sense either. And I just could not connect to the characters. I could not get a grasp on their personalities and their characteristics, and I could not feel a connection to them. They were just people. And obviously I had that one character that was giving me the icky. Still gave me the icky. And I don't want to know it. So yeah, I'm like... And there's some things that come alight about our main characters. Our main character. No, characters. Yeah, we're going to move on very swiftly from this book. But I have 27 minutes and 17 seconds left for today's time. That is all I have left for today. It is coming up to 9 o'clock at night. I have no idea what book I want to read for that time. I have no idea. Me and Mo have decided to push back our buddy read till next week. We're starting it till next week because we'd given ourselves 2 weeks, and me and Mo were just sitting there and going, we are not going to take this long to read these books. Like, it's going to take us a matter of like a couple of days to read them each. So we were like, there's no point in us picking up the other one, picking them up so soon. So I'm conflicted on what I want to read. So I do have, like I said, I have tomorrow and after I could read if I wanted to on my Kindle. Let's have a look, see. What do we have available? Okay, I could grab the second book in Sinner's Duet. Or do I just grab that and just get it over with? Do I just grab that second book and just finish the duet and get them over with? I'm kind of having like that thought and feelings of like, do I just get them and be done with them? Do you know what I mean? It's like one more book. How much is one more book gonna harm? What is it called? There are no devils. There are no devils. Is it a book? Weird. Weird. It's loading. Yeah, okay, so there is no devil. Do I just go for that one and then just be done with the duet and then that gets that off my list? Is that what we do? I'm talking as if like you guys can tell me right now what to do, even though this isn't like this is pre-recorded or whatever. And this is not going up for another probably week or two. I'm filming. So come on. Loady load. Okay, right. My Kindle's decided to load, but I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go for There Is No Devil just to complete the duet and get that off my radar and be done and dusted and not have to worry about it. So yeah. I think that is what we'll do. When my Kindle decides it wants to play. So I will read that 27 minutes. In a bit I will just sort out my posts and stuff and schedule some stuff. And yeah. Then we will reconvene tomorrow for tomorrow's time, which was, I think it was a long one, wasn't it? 7 hours and 29 minutes. So we will reconvene then. When I have been reading some more of this book. I go to my grandparents tomorrow, so I'll be able to get a couple of hours in there, roughly-ish. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow instead of keep rambling. Hey guys, so I have been reading There Is No Devil all day. I'm 80% way through, so I'm on page 291, chapter 17. We have 3 hours and 32 minutes and 14 hours left for today. I've just literally just sat and read this morning. Like, I just didn't even want to do any work. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted to chill and read. I'm in one of those headspaces today. Although I do need to do some work after this, so I will be going to do some work. I thought I would update you guys first. This book, the writing's good. It's okay. The story I do feel like has developed since the first book, and there was some more development to it. I just can't say I'm still feeling that connection to the characters though. Like, I still can't connect to them. I can still kind of like have an understanding of them, but I can't. I can understand them, and I can feel for some aspects from their past, but I just still can't connect to them, if that makes sense. So yes, like I say, the plot is definitely developed since the first book. I feel like there's more development to it in this one, and I think it's been probably staged out and planned a little bit more than I think the first book maybe was. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting from it. But yeah, it's okay. We're flying through it, which is like a good thing. One thing about this book is that it is so easy to read and fly through. So it does just make it easy for me to just read all day, as you can see. So yeah, so there's 20% left. I will finish this off today. It'll probably be later. Like I said, I now need to do work. I've been putting it off all morning. Although I do go to my grandparents on Tuesday, so that takes me. But I normally do something before, and this morning I was just like, I just can't be bothered. So I read. We are going to go do stuff now. So I'm going to put this on hold for a little while. Go do some work. Then I will read again, and I'll probably come back to you guys when I finish the book. I will probably still have some time left when I finish this book, but we shall see. We shall see. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna pick up after. I might actually pick up one of my physical books because I feel like I need to start reading a physical book. Because I've been staring at like a screen for so long, so I feel like I now need a physical book or two just to try and like separate my mind. Yeah, I will come back to you guys when I've finished, and we will decide together what the next read will be for this video. Hey guys, we're at a weird angle. You've got my unit there, so I apologise. I have just finished There Is No Devil. We still have 2 hours and 41 minutes and 36 seconds left of today's time. I was about to say this video, not of this video, of today's time. I'm tired and I'm achy. But yeah, this was good. Like, it was okay. I definitely would say it's better than the first one, so I think I'm gonna give this a 3.75. I still wouldn't say it's like over a 4-star rating for me, but I think I'm gonna give it a 3.75 because it is better than the last one. The writing's like okay and good. I still can't feel connected to the characters. The plot was better, but then like towards the end, I feel like it was just rushed together, and there were some bits that just kind of felt like, oh, if that makes sense. Like, and there was one way that it was kind of going to go down, and I was like, why? Like, it just didn't feel necessary. It didn't feel like it maybe was needed. And then yeah, with like then the resolution of that issue, I was like, okay, like it was quite a few like time kind of jumpy bits. Like, you were missing weeks and stuff here and there, and I was like, okay, but it kind of felt like it kind of let it down a little bit. And then when it was doing that, it would kind of jump forward. Then you get a replay on what happened the last few weeks, and then you're back. It's like I was struggling to keep up sometimes with what was happening. So yeah, I'm not quite. It's not above a 4-star rating for me, so that's why I'm going to give it a 3.75. But yeah, it was okay. Like, it's a nice fast read. I've read it like practically in the entirety of today. Obviously, bar the bit that I read yesterday. So yeah, like it's okay, it's good, it's fast. If you want to go for a quick read, then definitely go for this duet because it is a fast read. So yeah, we have done that. But I definitely need to come off my Kindle for a little bit, staring at the screen and stuff. And I've read quite a few Kindle books. I really need to now get started again on my physical books. So I'm going to pick up tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I'm going to pick this one up instead of after because I just don't feel like I'm in another series right now. I just kind of want like a little standalone. I have no idea what goes on with this book. I'm sure it's kind of got a gaming vibe to it, I believe. I actually have no idea what goes on within this book, so I think I might keep it that way and just go blindly and see whatever the hell happens and my thoughts and opinions on it. It's how long is it? Because it's looking like a chunker. 478. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have chosen a big book, but it is what it is. I need to start getting through this book with TBR, so we're gonna go. And to be fair, like all the books that I have, because obviously some I'm saving for next week, so the ones that I have are chunkers, and I think this actually might be the smallest of the two that I said about. So we're gonna go for this one, and I'm going to catch you guys sometime later when I've done some more reading and got some more time done because I need to get back into bed because I'm absolutely dying right now. Hey guys, apologies for this angle. I am in bed. I physically cannot sit on the floor right now. Because I'm in way too much fucking agony. And if I get on the floor, I will not be getting back up. So we are laying in bed and we are gonna go with this angle. We have an hour and 49 minutes left for today. It is currently 9:20 at night. So I don't necessarily think I'm actually gonna get today's time done. I'm gonna get as far as I physically can. Obviously with the pain levels, it is a lot harder to focus and concentrate. And not necessarily even that, but to get comfy to read. That is probably one of the biggest issues. Is that I physically cannot get comfortable. I have moved God knows how much in the time that I've been sat here. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get as much as I can done. If I've got under an hour left for today, I will just add it to tomorrow's time. If I still got about over an hour, what I'll do is I'll add it to Thursday's time because Thursdays is a shorter time. It's like 5 hours and something, and tomorrow is like 7 hours and something. I can't exactly remember. I will put it on the screen now for you guys. Sorry, distracted there. Sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna try and read as much more as I can. I have started tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Not that you can really see the book. There we go. I'm chapter 3. Sorry, I'm holding the mic rather than pinning it, so if this sounds funny, I apologise. Yeah, partway through chapter 3, page 34. So I'm definitely gonna get the chapter finished. I'm hopefully maybe read the next one depending on how long it is. Oh, okay. I'm in part 1, chapter 3. Looks like the next part it starts from chapter 1 again. Am I right? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. That's gonna get confusing when I try and tell you where I'm at. So I'll just be telling you what page number I'm at. Okay then. Glad we figured that out sooner rather than later. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're on page 34 at the moment. And it's not necessarily the best writing, but there is good detail to it. There is some meaningful bits in there that I thought, oh, maybe I could take note of them and like annotate them, but I'm not in the mood for annotating if I'm being honest. So I might go back briefly and just maybe go with a pen. But if I'm being honest, I can't remember where they were. And now I've moved past them. So if I ever decide to reread the book or something, I might underline them. I don't know. I'll let you know. I may decide to just quickly flick through and line some bits that were pretty good. But otherwise than that, I'm not really necessarily that far in. We've had them do their re-meet in the train station. We've had like a brief look into their childhood. Sorry, I've got Twilight on in the background. I was in the mood for Twilight. It's full. It's October. It's allowed. So yeah, not necessarily that far in. Like I said, we've had the re-encounter, brief on their childhood. Now we're kind of in Sadie's POV, although it doesn't really tell you what POV you're in when you're reading them. It kind of just like the first one was clearly Sam's POV. Then we had kind of like the flashback to the childhood, which was from Sadie's POV as a kid, and now we're in kind of Sadie's POV in the present. Does that make sense? It's very flicky. Like I say, it is not the best writing, but I can see the potential to it. But yeah, I'm not that far in. Literally, guys, we are not that far in. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep reading. I may go back through with the pen quickly and just underline a few bits here and there. But I might not. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I finish the chapter. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I will update you guys tomorrow. With what's happened, where we're at with the book, how the book's going, and so yeah. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna try and get comfy again because this has not helped me. And yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So I don't know how well this is gonna work because my phone's not really popped up by anything. But we have 5 hours and 33 minutes and 50 seconds left of today, and it is coming up to 5 o'clock. So we could be reading late into the night, but I have made some progress on tomorrow. I'm now partway through a chapter on page 119. It is taking me a while to read this book. Like, I feel like I'm having to reread a lot of stuff because I feel like I'm reading it and it's not going in. So then I'm rereading it and then I'm rereading it again until something eventually snaps because I just don't. Something about the writing is just not quite clicking. But I don't want to DNF because it's not a bad book. Like, it's not great. The writing's not amazing and the plot's not crazy. But like, I don't really know what to say because it's, yeah, but we are further in, more is happening. It's definitely as it's described so far that it's not a romance. I don't really know what genre this is classed as. I want to say it's probably like a kind of a contemporary. I want to say it's like a contemporary because it's not a romance. Yeah, contemporary. Like, it says it's not a romance, but it's about love, which I can kind of guess this and see, but like, it's really not from what I've read. Like, you really do see their friendship, but like, it's just not. Yeah, I think maybe if romance was brought into it would maybe be a little bit better. I think if they'd done like a friends to lovers kind of aspect, or like childhood friends to enemies, friends to lovers kind of situation based on like kind of like the plot thing. Kind of based on the plot. So like, I'm like a bit torn because I kind of think maybe romance was brought into it and it could be. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to get to over 400 pages worth in a book with the vibe that it's going. I'm thinking, like I said, it's not DNF, but like, it's really hard to describe because it isn't a DNF, but at the same time, I'm like, if the romance was brought into it, I think I would be flying through this book if there was romance within it. And I'm not trying to say it's like bad contemporary because it's not. Like I said, it's not a bad book. I feel like I'm repeating myself constantly. I apologise. I think if that aspect was maybe brought into it, it would be a whole lot better, personally. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I have a meeting, so I am going to have that meeting, and then we are just going to sit and read for the rest of the evening. Like I said, it's taken me a long time to read this book. Maybe, hopefully, finish it tomorrow. I do not see me finishing it tonight, which is why I say tomorrow. Yes, we shall see. We shall see. Like I said, it is not DNF worthy, but at the same time, it's not an absolutely an amazing book that I'm then flying through. Like I said, I'm rereading so much stuff. So yeah, hopefully if we can get to maybe about halfway tonight would be good. Hey guys, so I'm going to come in with a real quick update because it is about coming up to 9 o'clock at night. We still have over 3 hours left. We are on the interview that we are not going to get today's time done. Okay, we're not going to get the whole time done because one, I mean, I'm starting to feel knackered as it is because I have been reading like all afternoon. I'm now up to page 224, so I'm nearing the halfway mark, like I said I wanted to get, so we are doing good. But also because, like I said earlier, I have an appointment tomorrow, so I really need to try and get some sleep before my hospital appointment. It's with the pain clinic, so I need to try and get some sleep if I can. And I mean try, because I have barely slept this last week. This last, like, a week and a half has just been horrendous. Like, I felt so rough, and I know a lot of it is my anxiety with the appointment tomorrow is causing a lot, and obviously that then has physical effect on me and my body. So I know that plays a part to it, but a lot of it as well is obviously my fibro and my FND flaring up. So I haven't been sleeping. Not that I sleep anyway, but it's even less than anything. So I need to try and get some rest if I can before it's not till the afternoon, but obviously I don't then want to be absolutely knackered by the afternoon if I can, because there's still some little bits I'm going to do in the morning. I'm going to just finish packing up some orders, get the subscription boxes out early, and yeah, so that is the action. So far we're still enjoying, it's still good, it's still okay, it's still not the best, obviously, as I've been saying. I do obviously I can still see why the author's not put the romance in there. I personally, like I said, this is just me and my personal opinion. I do feel like it would have been better if it was had the romance written into it, maybe. But again, that's just me. I have nothing against contemporaries. I have nothing against a book not having romance in it. I have nothing against that whatsoever. I just feel like with the general plot of the story, the romance would have worked with it. But again, that is just me in my opinion. And I have, again, nothing against a book not having romance in it. And just to clarify for people before anybody comes at me going, oh my gosh, you can't appreciate a book that doesn't have romance and yada yada yada. It's just my personal opinion, but I can appreciate it, alright? Don't come for me, okay? Everyone is entitled to their own opinions. And this just happens to be mine. I'm on one of those rant memes again, guys. I'm on one of those rant memes. But yeah, it's still good, still enjoying it. We've moved further on. We've kind of like a bit more of like a couple of years down the timeline now. It's switching between POVs, although it's written in third person. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. This is what I mean by when I say the writing is not the best, because I don't feel like the author knew whether they wanted to do third person, POVs, what it's, because whatever the author's doing right now, it's not really working that well. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad enough to DNF the book. It's not bad enough to take away from the plot and the story of the book. It's just something that just, it doesn't work that well. But like I said, as much as I'm saying all these negative things about the book, there is still something about the book that makes it that makes you want to continue reading it. Okay, there is something about the book that just makes you want to continue reading it, even though there are these things that go against it. I don't know if that's made sense. It's getting late at night, okay? The only time good thoughts will come to is 2 o'clock in the morning, as Moore knows. 2 o'clock in the morning is when the good thoughts come. And the ideas and whatnot. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, there's just something about the book that just still makes you want to read, even though there are these things against it. But yeah. I am still going to read a bit more because, like I said, I had been thinking about it and the fact that I'm not going to get to time done. I was thinking because I was only going to film it Monday to Friday, what I might do is whatever time's left, I might just maybe read on Saturday. I just thought we can then just extend the vlog a little bit longer and we can just get the time done within the week. So yeah, especially considering Fridays is 9 hours long. Although I'm not going to be working Friday, I'm not going to be doing TikTok Live Friday. I'm taking the day off to focus on recovery from tomorrow because I know my body's actually going to be fucking spent. So Friday's going to be a recovery day. So yeah, I should get time done on Friday with not working. But if not, then it means whatever time I've got over, I can add to whatever's left from today and put on Saturday. I just thought we might as well just extend it a little bit longer, get the time in. Hey lovelies, so I am back from the hospital. It was interesting, but we've been reading. I did read before we went, sorry about the angle. I read before we went now, so we're now. So we've got 4 hours and 45 minutes left and 30 seconds. Jeez, I stopped that like on a solid there. I'm on page 321. So we've read a lot, we've got this much left. And it's still okay. I really still don't know how to put this book into words because it really is not the best. Like in writing and everything, it's really not the best. But there's something about it that hooks you in. I still feel like I'm going to stand by what I say about the relationship aspect. There is a relationship aspect in there now. But I definitely think it would have been more interesting if the author played it between the two main characters. I mean, things could still change. Who knows? But I think it would have been interesting to see that kind of play out, knowing kind of what the characters are like, per se. I mean, I feel like the characters may have if the romance was put into it, it would have a slight change to the characters, but I wouldn't say it would be massive. But again, that's just a personal me thing, so nobody come for me. But yes, the writing is still not great, it's still not brilliant. Something about it is hooking me in. The story in general is not amazing either, like the plot is not amazing. But we are progressing further, there's a few more later years. So it's going to be interesting to see what's playing out and what's happening. But yeah, we are closing in on the end. We have about 158 pages left. Sorry, I've had some popcorn and I've got some kernel stuck with you. 158 pages left. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to devour the rest of this book and then come with you guys for my review and stuff at the end, and then go through my thoughts and opinions of the entire book. But I thought I would update you guys where we're at. We have been reading. So yeah, we will finish this book off and then I will come back to you guys. Hey guys, so we have got 2 hours and 31 seconds left of today's time, and it is 25 to 9, so we're going good. We're going solid. But I have finished tomorrow. I am going to give it 3.5 stars. Now, you know my thoughts and feelings on this book. It is hard to explain and put into words, but it is not the best written. Okay, the plot is okay, it is still not the best plot. Now, the last part, so this book's written in parts. Obviously, if you've read it, you know. I'm trying to get some for those that haven't read it. So it's like that. Okay, so it's written in parts. So the last part good. It was good. It was an acceptable ending for the characters. Where I last saw you, which was what 300 and something, I think I saw you at. Up until that part, so up to page 441 from wherever I last saw you. So whatever the last clip is and the page number, I'll add it in there. Page 441. I feel let the book down. I feel like, I mean, it's not the best okay, but I really did not feel like it was necessary. Don't get me wrong, it is impactful. And do I feel like this entire book is something that could happen in real life? Possibly, yes. But I feel like with that section of chunk, and I don't want to say it's been overshot and gone to an extreme because I don't think that's the right choice of wording, but it's the only way I can think to get my thoughts across for you guys. I think it's the only way I can word it for you guys to kind of understand my kind of feeling towards it. When you compare it to the rest of the book, it just felt like we've also gone to quite an extreme. And it was just, whoa. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still an impactful thing. This is still an impactful moment, and I did feel for the characters in that situation. But do I think I could connect to the characters throughout? No. Do I think that that needed to happen to still kind of have the story and the telling that was the direction it was going? No. So it's really hard to expect because obviously the author writes their books how they intend to write them, and this is what they intend. This is the story they want to tell. But as a reader, just something about that little part with knowing the rest of the story and having grew to know the characters, it just felt like overkill. That was a wrong choice of word. Overshot. Like, oh shit, that's still a wrong choice of wording. I didn't realise it the first time I said it. Fuck. Shitting hell. Those are definitely the wrong choice of words. Fuck. Okay, that's. I know you guys know what I mean, and it's not that. I've really just put my foot in my mouth there. I've seriously just put my foot in my mouth. I apologise to anybody I've just offended that like loves this book and obviously knows what the book's like and the section I'm on about. I sincerely apologise. I did not mean it in that way at all. But that's kind of what it feels like. Like it was overdone. It's a sexual word. So yeah. I don't know. Just something about this. Yes, that's something that hooks you in. I just still don't. And to be honest, what I've been saying about properly having the romance in, I do reckon it still could have had that in there between the characters because it's always mentioned and just thought about. It's if you're gonna mention it and have it as a thought, you might as well put this into the story. Do you know what I mean? If you're not gonna keep it purely friendship without the thoughts of things of love and relationships, then you might as well just add it in. Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I just really put my foot in my mouth on this one. So we are gonna move on swiftly. So we have 2 hours left. And I don't know what to read. I do have After that I could read. Could read After. Or I've got books on my Kindle. What are we feeling, Sky? What are we feeling? I really don't know. I wish you guys could help me. But it's going to be a long time after this, when this video is up, for me making this decision. Do I just go with After and get it read? Do I just get it done? Just go for it? Or do I just cave and go for an Kindle? You know what? I'm going to go with After. I'm going to go with After because the books on my Kindle that I want to read would be good to read next month because it will help. I mean, I'm dying to read them now because I want to go back to that world. But they're kind of connected to a series that I've loved. They're connected to the Legacy of God series, so it's about the parents. I would love to read it because I want to kind of go back to that world and kind of get to see how the parents got together and stuff. and their stories. But I don't want to read them too soon before the next Legacy of God book comes out in December. So I might leave those till like the end of this month into next month. So we will read after. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for it. It's the Wattpad sensation that became a film series and series of books. So we're going to read the first book, get a feel. If it's something I want to continue, then we've got the rest of the series that I can get to eventually. Not. It's bye-bye to the after series. The films are okay, but like the books, I don't know. I feel like they're going to be tweaked from when they were Wattpad books. Wattpad stories even. Tomorrow is up there. Why will you not stay? I've had no issues with you not staying put since we've done this with my shelving. I don't even know if you guys can hear me because my TV is quite loud. So I don't even know if you guys can hear me. Right. After series. Please do not mess the shelving because I do not want those books falling on me. Know what we're gonna have to do some messing. There we go. Hopefully that means those hardbacks will not fall on my head in the night. She hopes. He hopes. So yeah. It's only one direction, follow your heart. It's seriously got hashtag Hester written on the back. Oh wow. Okay, we're doing it. Ooh. I've definitely heard these are not the best actual books now. Like obviously when they were Wattpad books, like they were great, but since actually being published in the books, I've heard they're not the best. And I didn't read them as Wattpad books. So I don't know how this is gonna go, guys. So I'm gonna read this from the start with so much love and gratitude in the entire world to me. Oh god, is it that small writing as well? Oh, we have small writing. Small writing. And how many pages? Because we need to know the page. Fuck it up. This is so big book. 582. I mean, I can read big books. We know I can read big books, but if only I had something short and simple to read. Which I do. I'm lying. I do, but those are saved for like a video next week. I've really screwed myself over this month with my TBR, guys. So you guys watch my TBR scratch card video, you know. And I plan on doing it again next month. So this will be more fun. Either way, I'm gonna go get started after. Well, I lie. I'm gonna schedule some posts and do some of that bits first, and then we're gonna get started after. Wish me luck, ladies and gents. Wish me luck. Hey guys, so I am coming in with an update. Yesterday I actually didn't read anymore. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read anything else. Me and more chatting and updating on situations and just having a good old chit chat. So I've taken the 2 hours from yesterday and I've added them on for tomorrow for Saturday. Because hopefully we'll be alright. But I have been listening to an audio. I know it's really odd. I've got two different headphones in. This is to my phone. This is to my laptop. I know, really weird. But we're going to ignore that. I've been listening to audiobooks this morning just to try and get some time done. I did edit and upload a video first. And then, yeah, I then kind of had a bit of a nap because I was just absolutely shattered. I was so tired. I'm recovering from yesterday. As you can tell, I'm in bed today. So yeah, and then I've been listening to audiobooks. So I actually have listened to the first Harry Potter book on audiobook because I always reread them like every year. And I normally do it in September, but I didn't do it last month. So I thought, why not listen to the audiobooks? Give me something good. I know I'm going to love them. So I thought it was like perfect. And it means I can get my reread in. That and I'm still dubious to start after yet. I'll probably start that tonight. But yeah, so I've listened to the first one of that. Awesome. Always a 5-star read. Always a 5-star read. And I'm currently listening to the second book. I'm listening to Chamber of Secrets. So we are probably about halfway through that, if I'm being honest. And we started today with 9 hours and 33 minutes. But we now have 5 hours and 15 minutes left and 26 seconds, if we're going to be precise. So yeah, that is the update. That's what we're doing. I'm currently trying to do some more bits on my laptop, but my laptop and the what I'm using is not working right now, which is annoying. Fingers crossed we can get this up and running, so we're gonna try again. But yeah, so that's where we're at. That's literally all I've been doing all day. So yeah, it is now 3:05 in the afternoon, and I thought I'd finally come in with an update for you guys. So yeah, that's where we're going. That's what we're doing. I am going to. Ooh. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna give this a go. I'm gonna see if I can get this done. If we can, it will be good. But yeah, I will show you guys what it is I'm on about after, if it works, if I can get it working. But we shall see. But yeah, I will see you guys later, probably when I finished the next book, and if I decide to pick up the third one as well today. So, since I last spoke to you guys, obviously I told you guys that I'd listened to Philosopher's Stone. I have since finished listening to Chamber of Secrets, and I have listened to Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, listening to 3 audiobooks in one day, but I do listen to them at like a 3.5 times speed, depending on the natural speed of the audio. So that's why I managed to fly through another 2 books since we last spoke. Well, finished listening to one and fly through another one. Obviously, as you guys know, I love them. They're rereads for me, so there's not a lot that's needed to be said for them. So we all know they're 5 stars. Anywho, we have 18 minutes and 49 seconds left of today's time, and I've just bashed the book. Absolutely very small. So what I am going to do is I will definitely start after Banner Todd. I will get it started now, like I was meant to last night. Never got round to because I got distracted talking to Mom. So my TV is glitched. It keeps doing that at the moment. I think it's because of the weather. Really, really poor weather. Anywho, yes, we're going to read this for the next 18 minutes. Kind of 19. And then what I will do is I will catch you guys tomorrow. So the time we have, from what I haven't been able to read the 2 days prior, is 4 hours and 34 minutes. So not that bad, actually. I did imagine it being a lot worse, based on the fact that today was a 9 hour and 33 minute time. But obviously where I've listened to audiobooks whilst working, it's not been too bad. And plus I've been chilling in bed all day, because I'm not feeling great. So it was actually pretty easy to get today's time done than I expected. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. What I will do is I will catch you tomorrow morning. I'll probably do quite a bit of the time before I go to my grandparents. And then I'll update you guys before we head off to there. And then I'll probably, depending on what's left, either finish the time there or do the majority of it and then come back and finish it. And then update you guys. So I'll update you before we go, and I'll update you when we're back. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's where we are at. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so well, yeah, I'm getting ready to head out, but I have been reading after I started it last night, reading this morning. I'm on chapter 30, page 144. We have left 2 hours and 27 minutes for today's time. Well, for the time that was left in the week. And so far, you can tell it is a Wattpad book. okay, you can tell so clearly that it is Wattpad, where it was first written, because of the writing and the style of it all and stuff. So you can clearly tell that, yeah. But it's also, obviously I've watched the movies. I kind of watched them a few times, just put on in the background and shit. But you can tell that it's very different from the movies. Well, the movies are very different from the book. There's some stuff that happens in it that I don't remember being in the movies, like the way things come about and stuff. So yes, very different so far. But it's okay. Like, it's not horrendously bad. Not horrendously bad, but yeah, it's not obviously the best written book in the world either. So that's where we are standing at the moment. That's what we're at. So yeah, we've made a solid dent into it. So I'm going to continue reading at my grandparents'. The chapters are so short. Again, another way you can tell it's a Wattpad book because the chapters are very short. So yeah, I did just manage to like dent it a little bit. So well done to me there. But yeah. So that's where we're at. We're about to head off to my grandparents. As you I'm just getting ready. And that's what we're doing for the day. Very fun. So yeah. I will update you guys when we are back, when I've finished reading the time, not the book. Because I'm not gonna get this book done in the next 2 hours. It's taken me already about 2 hours to get to that. So yeah. I will update you guys when I'm back and where we're at and what's happening. We've got some good lighting, so we're going to take it and run with it. And I don't know what's going on with my mic. There we go. So we're back. I have read more. We are up to chapter 51, page 265. So I'd say like nearly halfway-ish. Roughly nearly halfway. But we have done our time. We are fully completed in our time. It took us an extra day to do it. I have no idea what the full time is for the week, so I will add it up on my screen once I've done the maths. Because I can't do the maths right now. But we've had a pretty solid week, so I've got the books up. We had, I believe the Double D Ranch was in this video as well, which was a 2.25. I can't remember exactly when. I know it's like obviously Monday this video, but I can't remember what books it was. So I believe the Double D Ranch was in this video. Same as There Is No Devil by Sophie Lark, which was 3.75. See, these books were on my Kindle, hence why I don't have them to show you, but I will put pictures up. I then read Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle, Zevin, which we gave a 3.5. You guys know my feelings on this book. Quite up and down. Not really sure. It's not the best book in the world. But yeah, you guys know my feelings on this book. We then listened to the first of 3 Harry Potter films, which we know I love Harry Potter films. Listened to the first 3 Harry Potter films. First 3 Harry Potter books, and we know I love them. They are all 5 stars. That can go the way I go. And then obviously we have started after Bite and the Todd, and we've made it 264 pages in. But this is definitely very different from the films. And you can very much tell this is a Wattpad written book. That's all I will say. It's lighting at the moment, geez. So yeah, that's all I've got to say to you guys about this book, because it's just different. And I'm not quite sure what I feel about the characters, if I'm being honest. Also, I know what they're like with the actors that play them in the films. But in the book, their personalities seem very different. Like, I don't feel like the actors have... Don't get me wrong, the actors are really good at what they've done. But knowing what their personalities are like within this, I don't feel like they quite match. Personally, that's all I'm saying. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for that one. And you guys will have to check out my wrap up at the end of the month to know my full thoughts and opinions on that book. Yeah, that is it. That is it for today's video. That is our screen time for the week. Took us a while to get there, but we got there. But yes, I'm going to end it there, mainly because I've got a sore in my mouth and it's hurting talking. So I'm going to go. I'm going to catch you guys in my next video. But let me know if you've read any of the books that you have seen mentioned and your thoughts and opinions. If there's any other challenges you guys would like to see me do, and I will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to keep smiling, be kind, keep reading. Bye, guys.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good